Hi, and welcome to your strength, stability, and spine workout. This one should be nice and fun and stabilizing and strengthening for the whole body. Remember that if anything is ever too hard for you, you can just move in some way that we have been moving, or you can move. Just keep moving with us. But if you ever get too tired, my mom had a really good point earlier, you can always just stop and practice that belly bonfire breath we always start with. Today we'll be moving as you can. Now, my mom has a knee issue, so she feels more comfortable sitting like this today. Totally fine. You can sit however is best for you and elevate yourself on a yoga block if necessary, and also, of course, on a chair. I will be giving you variations as we go along today, but if your wrists are not that flexible, then you can always do a couple of the modifications. Sit up in the chair and do it along with me, or if you're down on the ground, hands and knees, you can put your forearms down or up on a block, completely fine. But let's try moving and see how it goes today. I think you'll like this one. It's pretty fun. All right, meet us on the mat. Come onto the mat here in your easy seat, or of course on a chair or the couch. Find what works for you. Get yourself all situated. Press down and root your body down for miles into the earth, and let your spine rise up and get a little bit taller. Just begin here by waving the spine from side to side and finding that nice openness and flow. Allow yourself here to move around a little creatively with the spine, and follow your chest high around in a circle, one way and then the other, to get your spinal muscles, low back, side, and front abs to relax a little bit so we can get into that breath. Bring your hands now into your breathing position, and let's begin that belly bonfire breath. So imagine that you have that belly bonfire, that fire burning deep in the belly. As you inhale, open, relax the low belly, relax the pelvic floor, even to the low back. Let it all widen. Breathe in and relax. As you exhale, squeeze up pelvic floor muscles, low belly, as if to lift that flame up behind the navel. Inhale, open wide. As we get older, or as we get stressed, or both, we tend to stop breathing here in this natural space of the belly. So I want you to get back to this idea of re-inhabiting your core self, that home space within, as you exhale, hug and lift it. So you're bypassing the chest a bit more from expanding with the inhale. Let it happen down here more. And as you exhale, give a nice squeeze and lift. Do this breath as much as you can during your practice, and it will heat you up, strengthen, stabilize you, and release you from within. So nice. So inhale, open. Hear that breath. Breathe through your nose. Slow the breath that way and help it become more rhythmic. Inhale, I just want one more for good luck. And exhale, hug and lift it. Good. Take a deep breath in. Lean yourself forward. Open up through the arms. Let's warm the arms before we go on to hands and knees. Exhale, lean back with a long spine, fists of fire. Really hug the arm muscles. Nice. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, hug up the pelvic floor muscles. That will help keep you taller. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale it out. Inhale, lean yourself forward. This time, spin and twist over to the right. Just give yourself a nice twist. We're just stopping there for a moment to lift and inhale. Lift your spine even higher through the crown of your head. Really nice. Exhale, spin your chest over to the right a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Breathe down into that belly and pelvis. Exhale, hug and lift from the pelvic floor. Come forward now to center again. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, spin and hold. Now you never want to twist into your lower back, so don't use the hands. Even if you're just spun over a little bit, you're reaching this way, you chip away at that movement, that's great. Just pause there, breathe. Inhale down to the belly and pelvis. Exhale, you spin from your chest, your shoulders, and your head as much as you can, but not that low back. It's not built to twist. One more breath down and in, very cleansing. So you breathe and you exhale, lift the pelvic floor up, 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 and spin a little bit more if you can. And then come to center last time. Inhale, reach it up. And fists of fire, come on back. Yes, very nice. All right, the arms are a little bit warm. We can give them a circle or two, even if it's smaller. This reminds me of wax on, wax off. It's a real ninja move. Do it the other way. Just give yourself circles, whichever type of circle you can do. And then Janet's going to come over onto hands and knees. Of course, if you needed to elevate yourself more, you could put your forearms up on a block. Face that way if you would. Okay. So I can see the spine a little bit more. And she will plant those hands down. Now, hands and knees. I'll scoot over a little bit for you, Mom. I'll make that space. There you go. Okay, so widen the knees underneath your hips a little bit, and the hands are underneath the shoulders. If your wrists are not that bendy, you could always send the shoulders back and hips back a little bit, and even walk the knees back. So that will help with the wrists. Now I'm going to do this up here. We'll cat-cow a little bit. So bend your elbows and arch your spine. Just checking it out. There you go. And on your exhale, press down into the earth or your knees and round up your back. Really nice for opening the spine and gaining that core strength. Inhale, bend your elbows. Open up the spine, really nice. Exhale and curl. Great breath. I can hear her breathing. That is miraculous for the body and healing. So inhale, breathe down into the belly and pelvis. Exhale, squeeze and hug up pelvic floor muscles. Yes, you will strengthen them someday if you haven't yet. Inhale, I promise you. Exhale, hug and lift. Give yourself a few of those with your own breath count. Cat-cows are so strengthening for your whole body. Anytime you need to rest, you can just back those hips off to the heels and rest yourself in a little child's pose. We'll be doing that in a moment. Or just come to sit and breathe. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale it out. Now this time I want you to inhale, bend your elbows and arch the spine, and slowly start to come back, hips onto your heels on your exhale. Lean yourself back as much as you can. If you can't get all the way back there, that's fine. So I'm going to just kind of back this forward as she backs it off. Okay, like that. So inhale, come back onto hands and knees, arch the back. Can keep your navel lifting up a little bit to protect the low back. Exhale, fold it into your child's pose. So this is your final resting pose for today eventually. Let's take a deep breath in, continue. Inhale, bend those elbows so you can really arch the spine. Try arching, other thing. There you go. Yes! And now round it back to fold. So you can start to find a wave through the belly that comes forward and opens you up. So go for it, arch. There you go, that's the wave. Janet, exhale, come on back. Lift up your belly, see if you can find a little wave that lifts the belly, lifts your spine and ends in that arch. And then you exhale and fold it down. Even here on the chair, let's do 3 more together. Lift up the belly as if you have kitty cat paws traveling up the front of your spine to open up the chest. And then exhale back to child's pose or fold. Inhale, second of 3. Open yourself up. Even bend those elbows a little bit if you can. Yes, that gives you a deeper arch. Exhale, fold it down. And last time, inhale, open yourself up. Find that movement, really press those hands and fingertips and knees down. Exhale, fold all the way down. Really nice. Now she's going to stay folded in her child's pose, except I want you to crawl your hands over to the left a little bit. I'm folded here, so we'll counter stretch, but I want you to walk your hands over toward the left side. Exactly, just to give yourself a stretch along that right side body. Do you feel that, Mom? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm doing that too. Try to moon shape the spine a little bit and breathe into the right side of your body. Stretch out your right hand a little bit more, even onto the fingertips, so you can even reach this arm over alongside you or on the couch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Creep yourself to the other side. So this is a nice moon shape action of the spine that can help open you up from any closure along the rib cage on the side, the spine, and the hips. So nice here. Even reach your left hand or arm a little bit longer. Really good. And come back to center. Take a deep breath in. Lift up through the belly again. Get a longer wave through the spine. And come back up slowly, slowly, slowly onto your hands and knees, and then come back into your easy seat. Mom, if you could still face toward the front of the mat, that would be great. Just sit down. I would do a little leg stretch here to end. And if you're on the chair, I'll add you in a little super adventure moment. So bend the legs a lot. Hug the feet up back towards you a little bit. Okay? Give yourself a nice little hug, a little movement here of the spine. And then step the feet out in front of you a little more for a forward fold. I'm going to do that too. Take a deep breath in, lift up through your belly. And on your exhale, with a nice long spine, I want you to think about the arch of your back, moving forward of your low back until it starts to come out and hunch back. That's not what you want. Keep that low back sweeping in and up, and give yourself a few breaths. You can even rock yourself from side to side here. Are you feeling a nice stretch there, Mom?
Oh, yeah.
Great. Her name is Janet. I know you're not just a mom. Oh no, so much more than that. She is a natural woman. Lean yourself. Take a deep breath to center. Inhale, breathe down to that belly and pelvis. And this time, exhale, fold over your legs as much as you can. Hands can come to the hips if you want. You're fine there, but I'm going to get a nice little shoulder stretch if you want up here. You can take the elbows back in space, even reach back behind you. If you can interlace the hands, do that, but not necessary today. One more deep breath in, everybody. Exhale, fold it out. And slowly come back up to center. Reach your arms to the sky, reach. And bring your hands back to your heart at Namaste, back into that easy seat. Whatever you like, just to hang out for a moment, return to that breath, and then we will move on with our wonderful transform day today, a little more ready to rock. Thank you so much for joining us. Great workout today. Namaste.